Welcome to my new series called You Are Loved. My goal is to share amazing testimonies with you in the hopes of encouraging you to keep going no matter how bleak it looks, and to show you the amazing love your Heavenly Father has for you. I pray that the stories we've shared so far of Carlos and Lacey have done just that. Today's story is going to bless you. We are going to hear from a wonderful woman that I got to meet named Tracy. Tracy lost 42 years of her life to addiction. 42 years. Her family hated her. Her children would not speak to her, and she wasn't allowed to see her grandchildren. Everything in her life was a mess. But then everything changed. Tracy went from having no idea what true love looked like to knowing exactly what it is and how it feels. I don't know if you have ever questioned whether or not you are loved. If so, I pray that Tracy's story shows you that you are never too broken for God, that you cannot run too far for His love to find you. His love can restore and redeem everything that was lost, even if it was your own fault.
My name is Tracy Steinman. I am 54 years old. I am now a house director for the Bleak County True Purpose Ministries Women's Home. I am a grateful believer in Jesus Christ. I am a redeemed child of the Most High, and I will forever be humble and grateful for the love that He shows me daily.
So tell me about your life before you knew Jesus.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting. 42 years I spent in addiction, Katie. Yeah, my life before Jesus was very rough. I was a ratchet person. I'm not going to lie, Katie. I'm not going to lie. My children hated me. My dad hated me. I was all about what could I do to get myself high. I'm not going to joke. I was stuck. It was not pretty at all. Not at all. My children would not talk to me. My son, now I have a 17-month-old girl. And Zachary told me straight up, if you don't get your act together and get your life right, you will never know this baby. I will never let you meet her. I will never let you put your darkness into her. And that was one of the things that made me think about changing my life, but I can now talk on them and speak on it and know that everything happened to get me where I'm at now, because I know that my realness and my rawness will help another human being. I see it every day,
Amazing. Yeah, tell me about your life now. Like, your life was broken.
You're very broken. Oh, I come in very broken.
Broken and chaos and pain. Tell me more about life now and how you live and what you do.
I mean, I get to be a part of women learning about Jesus Christ. I get to take them to Him. I get to lead them to Him. I get to watch them flourish and lay all their addictions down. My life now is, I teach at CRs. I speak. I'm not scared to step out and talk about what the Lord's done. I'm not fearful at all. I can't be a part of drama. I can't be a part of anything that hurts anybody else, because that was then, and this is now. Now I want to walk in love that the Lord's shown me and the grace that He's shown me, and share it with everybody else. Every morning, I challenge my girls every morning before your feet hit the floor, just thank the Lord for waking you up and for the breath in your lungs, because I will forever be thankful for the life that I have now.
Isn't it amazing that He loves us so much that He orchestrates all of these things just years in advance for us? Like, it's mind-blowing a little bit. Love probably, I'm guessing, looked a lot different to you when you were in your addiction than it does now that you are freed from that and walking with the Lord. So tell me how love looks different and what's different about love, or what love means to you now.
Christmas last year, my 24-year-old daughter, she's my baby, I was spending Christmas Eve with her. We were wrapping presents for the family to go home. And Josie looked at me and she started crying. And I was like, what's wrong, kiddo? And she said, Mom, she said, I have waited all my life for the woman that's sitting right here on this couch with me. I've prayed for this all of my life. Kay didn't direct me. Because I drugged my children with me all through their childhood. They went through me in my addiction. And that moment, it was like a well opened up inside of me as far as loving everything in my life. Because I thought that I loved them the way they needed to be loved when I hadn't. I hadn't done that. I hadn't loved myself at all. So how could I love them? So in that moment, it was like the Lord told me, He said, see, this is the kind of love that I want to show you, that you can show everybody else. And I sat there on that couch and I squalled with my 24-year-old daughter for about an hour, just thanking the Lord that you give me this opportunity. 3 weeks ago, my 29-year-old son brought his wife and my granddaughter to my house to visit me, to see and be in my environment. And love is so much bigger now. I really can't put words on it because it's more of an action, than anything else. And it's just so warm and fuzzy when it used to be cold and dark. And it's crazy because love to me now is in everything I see. Every person that I meet, every person that I talk to, being a part of leading others to the Lord, or being a part of helping others to get clean, or just walking into a jail and imparting the word on a bunch of women who've been in the shoes that I've been in. To me, that's love.
Beautiful. I love it. I love how God's using you to reach so many different people. There are obviously a lot of broken people out there, still a lot of hurting people, a lot of people who are living in that state that you used to be living in. What would you tell them to bring encouragement or some advice, something to keep them going?
For words of encouragement, never give up. I mean, like I said, the Lord goes after us. He pursues us constantly, is pursuing us to bring us back home to Him. My salvation is the greatest gift I've ever received, ever, in anything, any aspect of my life. So, grab a Bible, grab a friend, sit down and open the book and read it together. Pray about what it is that you want the Lord to tell you, and trust that He's going to do just that.
So people, just keep going. You're not going to get it at first.
Keep going.
Yeah, keep going.
Yeah.
You keep going. Keep pressing forward.
Yes.
I mean, it's not meant to be easy, but it's worth it. Yeah.
Tracy, thank you so much. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for opening up and being vulnerable with us, and we're really grateful for you.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I hope it helped. Everything that I went through put me where I'm at right now, and I know that. I know that deep in my soul, and I just want to help others find the peace that I have now. Yeah, I love my life now, and I want them all to have that. Some of us have to work harder than others. I was one of the ones that had to work really hard at it, really, really hard at it.
Thank you so much for watching Tracy's story. Join us next week to hear another incredible story. Be sure to subscribe or follow so that you never miss an episode. If you didn't see our previous stories, be sure to go watch them too, because they are going to bless you. Most importantly, though, I pray that you know that no matter how far you have run from God, it is never too late. There is always hope, because you are loved. God bless.